Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the San Diego Padres and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball next on the show. Charlie Morton gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, this will be his second start of the season. In his first start, he already got himself in the win column. He'll be looking to add to that here.
John Jay heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Left fielder, John Jay.
Hit to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Steve, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Well, hopefully with the wind blowing out, you're not going to see too many guys in that lineup with their eyes too big thinking, oh my gosh, I'm just going to hit it out there into that wind. Stay focused, but if you get something up in the zone, drill it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez is up with it, and a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out. And with that, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Matt Kemp will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and Franco will make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Robbie Erlin gets the ball in game 3 of the series. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, guys, in his last start, he went into the 7th inning, but wasn't able to get a decision. I look to get a W here in this one.
Darnell Sweeney comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Darnell Sweeney.
That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Eric, this Padre team, as they take the field here tonight, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Well, they've been outscored by a ton here in the first 2 games of this series. I mean, they haven't even been close.
A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, you got to keep an eye on the big piece himself. Ryan Howard. He's coming off one of the biggest performances of his career. A 3-home-run game. Maybe there's no such thing as a hat trick in baseball, but that's as close as you can get.
And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Padres align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, the last place you want to hit it, to the shortstop. Actually, anywhere between second and third base. That's how much range he has out there at this position. Very aggressive player, makes a lot of great defensive plays.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Well, Matt, Drummond is a really well-respected umpire. Pretty rare that anyone has a major beef with the way he calls the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And another foul ball. Down the third baseline. Oh, look at Solarte. The throw. Got him.
No way. That was awesome.
3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. After 1, no score.
That was bullshit.
Brett Wallace will start us off in the second inning, and I believe, Steve, patience ought to be the watchword here.
Yeah, down on 3 pitches in the first inning. That's making life a little too easy for him out there.
And a high strike there, 0-1. These Phillies, Eric Karros, as they enter play here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, and when you're on a streak like this, as you said, 8 games now, it starts being really fun to come to the ballpark. The clubhouse is loose, the guys are positive. They want to keep this thing going as long as they can.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Well, this is a scroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Stepping in now, Yangervis Solarte. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 3 homers and 3 driven in. And he falls behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Oh, he just about found the back door with that one. Just maybe an inch or 2 away.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1-2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
The catcher, Derek Norris, is in. He'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Ruiz recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Ryan Howard will stand in, and boy, look at that batting average to start off the month of April.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
Into the seats, 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. Once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
Cody Ashe will step forward now. Currently third in the National League batting race to begin play.
Well, you wonder when you look at his average why those numbers are so stellar. 4 hits in yesterday's game.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Andres Blanco will stand in now, and as you can see here, he enters play 4th in the National League in round trippers. Into the windup and the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bottom of the second here with no score. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Jay has a read on it, and that retires the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back in Philadelphia right after this. Jamal Weeks will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Altair ranging forward, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Batting 8.
Melvin Upton Jr. will stand in. He is off to a dreadful start of the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Grounded back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1.
He kind of got stuck in an in-between position right here. I don't think he quite knew whether to flip it or step on the bag and take it himself. So he does get the sure out, but no shot at the double play.
And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. The throw pulls him off the bag to second for 1, and it's wide of the bag and right by him.
It's kind of a cold night, so that grass might be a little dewy, and that ball might have just slipped right out of his hand.
In now is John Jay. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in, so you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, you talk about a big time to come up with a strikeout. Now, you've still got one more guy to get through here in the inning, but now with 2 outs, you can take a step back, take a deep breath, and know that those runners have to stay put at first and second.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Altair sprinting after it, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We've played 2.5. No score on the show. Aaron Altair will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
Line drive to center field. And one gone in the Philadelphia third.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Charlie Morton will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Phillies down in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Matt Kemp is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
92 splits the plate, and it's strike one. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Now the 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Oh, and Kemp fails to connect there as this is cut on and missed for the first out of the inning.
Well, after getting ahead here 0-2, he nibbles for a couple pitches, and then finally he just says, all right, I'm through with this. So he goes back to the fastball, just blows it right by him.
Into the box now, Brett Wallace. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Yangervis Solarte.
Into the box now, Yangervis Solarte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Darnell Sweeney will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ball game.
Yeah, still looking for their first base runner too. 9 up, 9 down.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but He's taking uppercut swings, trying to go yard.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Here comes the first pitch.
Hernandez.
Swing and a liner, but foul. The 0-1 on its way. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Kemp is there. 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 7, Maikel Franco.
Maikel Franco digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
Boy, not only are these guys not getting on base, they're not even getting off any good swings. That's the swing of a guy who's really out to sea right there.
Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Chopped foul right at home plate. Set to deal on 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Derek Norris heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
0-1 again, and he's at 100% on first pitch strikes now in the middle innings of this one. No wonder he's pitched so well.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jamal Weeks, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
A lot of these guys have come into these at-bats trying to be the aggressor, trying to make something happen. But what has happened is that they've swung and missed themselves into some early holes.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit to short. Barehanded on the hop. It's there. He got him.
Oh, what a play. And, you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Into the box, Melvin Upton Jr. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet. Hit the other way out toward right field. Altair
is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Ryan Howard comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet. So you can get it.
Fuck you, nigga.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Cody Ashe is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Now this is hit hard. Caught by Wallace at first. And very quickly here, there are 2 away now.
Dead man.
Look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Stepping in, Andres Blanco. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Kemp at the track. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Wow, after the first 2 hitters, this inning didn't look like it was going anywhere. But you talk to a lot of hitters, and they'll tell you if they come up with 2 outs and nobody on, that's where they get selfish and try to swing for the fences. And that's what he did right there and launched a solo shot with 2 outs.
Up next
In now, Aaron Altair. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive. Still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Robbie Erlin will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just one hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either. But when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
In now is John Jay. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Another example there of a guy chasing after that first pitch and falling behind.
Yeah, and Matt, we've seen it time and time again. It is something that these guys just have to be more aware of. At this point, why would you even throw them a strike on the first pitch?
Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The shortstop, number 10,
Alexi Ramirez will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Tap fouled at home plate. Grounded to first. Fielded by Howard, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. They trail this one 1. Carlos Ruiz will stand in to lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
catcher, Carlos.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
Oh, my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
The pitcher, Charlie Morton, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It's offline, but he's out. Gunned down trying to swipe the base. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Darnell Sweeney.
First offering on its way. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the 3rd hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner will get back standing. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw not in time as he steals second.
You know, when the pitcher slide steps, he's going to get the ball to the catcher even quicker, and the guy still stole that base. That was great.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Kemp has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Matt Kemp will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one.
Look at where we are in this game. Late innings, and this pitcher has thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter he's faced. You wonder why he's getting good results.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Blanco is there, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
First baseman, Brett Wallace.
Brett Wallace will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. Yangervis Solarte will come in now with 2 away. And to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1 and 1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1 and 2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still trail 1-0. Maikel Franco steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
3rd baseman, Maikel Franco.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Ryan Howard will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 0-2 count and the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, and you got to figure if he's going to jump the yard here, it's going to have to be to left field, because I don't think they're going to give him anything inside that he can pull.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot there for Ryan Howard. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
And this guy's got to be at the point where he's thinking, do we really need to play another team after this? I mean, this is now 4 home runs for him in the series. You talk about a guy that looks comfortable up there. He's just having his way with the entire pitching staff.
The batter,
Here's Cody Ashe.
fielder, Cody
And here's a ball hit in the air. Solarte is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Andres Blanco.
Andres Blanco will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First pitch on its way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him.
Kemp going back on it, and this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game. And it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one. So he's definitely locked in.
Now batting, right
Standing in now, Aaron Altair. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. This crowd, not a huge one strictly in terms of numbers, has definitely had plenty to cheer about.
Yeah, they have been a very vocal bunch, that's for sure. These are the true fans out there on a night like this.
Wallace has got it, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Phillies 3 and the Padres nothing. Derek Norris will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. 0-1, here's the pitch. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it, a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, you know, Eric and I like to talk a lot about pitchers keeping hitters off balance at the plate. And this is an excellent illustration of what we're talking about. Now, we didn't like to be off balance at the plate, but this is what you get. He goes fast, then slow, fast, then slow. They never give him the same pitch or the same speed twice in a row. And that's how you keep a guy's timing all messed up.
Stepping in now, Jemile Weeks. As he'll go after the first pitch here and pop one up over toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning. Melvin Upton Jr. will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First pitch curveball swung out and missed, strike one. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Padres down in order. Still down 3-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Nick Vincent will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 50, Nick Vincent.
Carlos Ruiz will stride in, popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 home. And a swing and a miss that time from Ruiz as he becomes out number 1.
And this is a spot where, to me, you don't need to play home run derby here. I mean, if your last name is Pujols or Fielder, maybe, but for a guy like this, you just try to get on base and give your guys a chance to drive you in.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. In the air out toward right field. Settling under it is Kemp as he tucks this one away for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 24,
Darnell Sweeney digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Odubel Herrera will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Odubel Herrera.
Lifted in the air to center. Myers will wait on it. And that will retire the side. Phillies down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back in the city of brotherly love with Major League Baseball on the show. Odubel Herrera will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 37, Odubel Herrera.
Leading off the inning, Will Myers, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Altair is there, and it's a picture-perfect beginning to the 9th inning for a pitcher. 1 pitch, 1 away. John Jay will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Well, if you break a guy's bat, you've almost always made a great pitch. But here, he might have gotten a little more than he bargained for as this ball's back at him. But he's able to focus on the task at hand and makes a nice play.
Alexi Ramirez will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Boy, what a performance of pitching that we just saw. He was so close to putting his name into the record books, but he's going to have to settle for that complete game one-hitter.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors in this one.
You have to figure he'll probably be replaying that one hit he allowed over and over in his mind tonight. Nevertheless, he was absolutely brilliant on the mound all throughout.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Phillies win this one 3-0. Good night from Philly.
Our final line.